Hello, everyone. Good morning and welcome to the Brunch-Time watch party for Titus Andronicus. You know, for kids. You know, it is the family-friendly show. Of course, it's perfect for brunch time. And I hope you have a meat pie. I don't have a meat pie, but I have an omelet and some pancakes, some sausages, all that. I'm joined here this morning by members of the cast. We have Caitlin Rose Jerowitz, who was our evil queen Tamora. Hello, good morning, Your Majesty.
Good morning. How are you?
Oh, I am delightful, thank you. I got an extra hour of sleep. It's good. Right. Are you eating pie already?
English muffin, but close.
Okay. We have Andrew Gallos, who is our ineffectual and possibly evil king, Roman Emperor Saturninus. And I like that tiger you have behind you. It looks very Beanie Baby-ish.
Oh yes, that's Tad Cooper.
That's your Tad Cooper. Excellent. And we have Michael Sturm of the Langers Ball. They were our musicians throughout. And he brought
waffles.
Are those Eggo waffles?
No, I made these. I have a mini waffle maker. I have to make one waffle at a time.
That was Hannah's hand coming through. I want to get a waffle maker. I saw this one that you can switch everything out and then like make Mickey waffles.
Ooh.
Yeah, I want to do that. Just because I miss Mickey waffles. I miss normalcy. All right. But we are going to start the show here, the watch party in just a moment. If you would like to support the show, you absolutely can. Go to igg.me/@/Titus Andronicus for Kids. That link is going to be up on the screen a few times. Also, just as part of the show as well. And we're going to be having a good time. I'm going to skip the first several minutes of the show. Partly because, it's me doing the We Will Rock You bit. But also partly, which is just get the audience hyped up and moving. But also partly because for the entire first minute of the show, I was talking, but my microphone was not turned on. So if I can jump to that bit real quick, that's funny. But otherwise... let's bring this on. So we'll be here over on the side of the screen, this side of the screen, and the movie will be here, and we'll just be commenting like a bunch of idiots making fun of their own thing that was already making fun of a thing. So that's what we do. I have to ask Caitlin, what are you drinking?
It is Moscato with cran pineapple juice. And it doesn't suck.
Brava. Let the day drinking begin. All right. It's brunch. It's a Sunday brunch. It's allowed. All right. But let us start this showcase of awesome. All right. Where do I jump to?
I'm cutting that out in the replay.
Oh, all right. Well, we heard I'm getting it out. We heard him cutting it out in the replay.
Please hold while we remind Shakespeare to turn off his...
Thank you. It's so stupid. So I was apparently talking for about a minute, and you're like, what was happening there? And you're like, was he saying anything of worth? Apparently not. He was muted. But hello and welcome to Social Distancing Theatre. I'm cutting that out in the replay. And I'm your friendly neighbourhood Shakespeare. I'd like to thank you for joining us here tonight. Social Distancing Theatre is brought to you by the good people... like you, who support... That was about to be a joke. ...keeping live theatre alive. And I'm like, nah. The Social Distancing Theatre project was started by me. We're going to jump. As always, our hearts are with the project. Jump. And her camera's live now. Introducing the guy. Oh, hello, she was a last-second ad. Caroline. Playing her evil twin brother, Crappy. Another patron, Keith Hauk. Introducing the cast. He's in Minnesota.
So they're cut off.
Oh, there we go. And our title role, our titular character, is being played by Steve Anderson. Everybody was so good. You know him as, and I'm just jumping. Tune in at 7:05 p.m. on Wednesday, November. The timidity, right? I am. How much of the show do I? Oh my god! Like we're not. On bird of prey that can fire wild shouldn't be a possibility, and yet
that
computer
there was
or your
one
device,
person notably left
even
out of the
stringed up
initial cast. list.
Okay, we would be doing it. Who was that? But not with the camera on. Who did I leave out? Did I leave out you?
Yeah.
So you
You
left out
mentioned
you.
my brother,
Best and greatest
Bastianas,
couple in the world.
and then you skip directly
So,
to the next
sing with
person
me
in
now.
line.
5, 6,
I was just
7,
like,
8.
He'll get
A,
it.
B, C, D, E, F, G.
People
All
of
right.
Rome,
Oh, all right. We're close enough.
S
with a T, U, V, turn it down a little bit. W, X, and a Y, and a Z. Now I know my ABCs. All right, there we go. That's a good volume. Good morning, Kathy Evans, for watching with us. That was weird.
Morning, Kathy.
Next time, won't you sing with me? Give yourselves applause at home. Well done. Now let's start this story the way this story and all good stories begin. At the end. Gasp. Gasp is right.
people of Rome.
The great Tom Zadoyko on screen. Tom has been in every single one of my social distancing player shows.
500 years before, and the Regnum Romanum 500 years before that. Our civilization has survived
And
much in over 1,000 years since the founding
feel free to
of
make lots of stupid comments, everybody. This gets more fun the more stupidity we throw into this.
Punic Wars and Hannibal and his war elephants.
Oh, I've always wanted to see the elephants.
I've been laughing at the Olifants
And
for.
you may yet see them again. Yes, but not in the good way. Yeah.
I do not regret that joke.
My fellow Romans, my fellow citizens. For years uncountable, any citizen of Rome could travel through the width and breadth of this great empire, cloaked only in the word Civis Romanus Sum. I am a Roman citizen. I know that they would be free and safe.
This is me stealing from the West Wing.
So great was the retribution of Rome, universally understood as certain, should any harm befall one of her sons or daughters. And yet, for 100
And tell us what you're eating at home too, because I want to know. Because I'm weirdly nosy.
I've got my bowl of popcorn.
And show us their hard favorite.
I'm finishing up a breakfast burrito.
You have popcorn and a breakfast burrito? What?
Living the dream.
You seriously are.
I just finished cooking the last waffle because I have to make them one at a time. I've got elderberry waffles.
Ooh,
And-
oh wow!
And a seitan mock sausage that I made
That's good.
because we're vegetarians.
Oh,
So are we. So are we.
Under the leadership of one of their own
We did.
barbarian
Our sausages were this morning, which I'm
That
chewing right now at this moment, from
organic
organic field roast.
Oh, those are nice.
Those are great.
Right now we're in rural Iowa and all that stuff's hard to get.
Mm.
So I've been making all my own fake meats,
That's just good wordplay.
which is remarkably easy and satisfying.
Yeah, off-screen wife made some wonderful seitan that she turned into steaks, and it was amazing. It tasted like steak.
I've started making a mock beef Guinness stew and
Oh, that sounds good.
sausages.
Oh, send me that recipe for the mock beef Guinness stew and your sausages. Oh my god. Ben Shack is eating cold hot wing pizza and butter pecan coffee. Is this the breakfast of champions? No,
Correct.
Ben. This is the brunch of champions.
Hot wing pizza. Heck yeah.
Ben wants to know, Michael, how do you make your own?
Friends, Romans,
The sausage?
Yeah, I guess.
You Google search seitan breakfast sausage, and you look at the ingredients list and you see, oh, I have most of those things and I can substitute that thing, and then you make it. No, it's easy though. It's you mix it up like a dough, like for bread, and then you roll it into little sausage links and wrap it in foil and you steam it,
Sounds amazing.
and then you have meat.
the thing I love about Tom's speech here is just the fact that my brain is going, I love the part where Tom talks for a really long time.
So the reason Tom talked for a really long time right there is because in the stage version of this that this is based off of from the Renaissance fairs I do, I didn't give any preamble. It was just like, let's do it. And people were like, I'm a little, and people were complaining to me after the show, I'm a little bit lost. All right, cool. So I sorted out again. And then it was like, all right, you know what? I'm just going to info dump everything on everybody.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you don't know the history of the Visigoths invading Rome.
Exactly. So it's like, wait, what? And so 90% of it is completely superfluous. But that makes me laugh because Tom has said, hey, sometimes I just don't really have a lot to do in the shows. I'm like, all right, cool. Here's a gigantic speech at the top of the show that would ordinarily be delivered by me. But I feel like more like running the tech for the show instead. So I don't have to focus on two things at once.
I'm also glad that my whistle for Caitlin's entrance came through all right.
I'm so hard on class.
Like, I wanted that little, like, you know, there's always that one guy in the audience where everyone's like, ooh, yeah.
In the audience.
Bring forth the prisoner.
God, I had so much glue in my eyebrows.
Oh, there's Joel.
No, not Bernard. He's my favorite child.
Your favorite.
See, that's a terrible thing for a mother to say. This is my favorite. Like, everyone has their favorite. Let's be honest. But to admit it.
But, I mean, she is terrible.
Well, then mixed with the later, you know, sloppy and crappy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Your two evil children. Oh, sloppy and crappy.
Yeah, those two.
You delivered it so well. Like, oh, no. I know who you mean. Yeah. And then Tom.
This, Titus hands an adorable and enormous fluffy kitten to Bernard, who smiles sweetly at his mother.
Joel ready with the fluffy kitten bomb.
I love Joel so much.
He gives it scriptures under its.
He is a patron who's been in almost all of the shows. He pays to do this every single time.
Whilst he was holding
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But then, whilst this kitten began to purr, meow in his arms.
Watching my this is fun. Maybe some drinking.
In my initial when we were initially recording, I couldn't see that Steve had the leather. It just looked like a weird T-shirt from where I was sitting, and so I was like, why? Like, Steve is usually on point with you know, costumes and stuff. Why is he just wearing this weird, like, pink and black T-shirt?
Too.
So did I.
It makes so much more sense now that I can see it clearly.
Yeah. I thought it too, and I didn't want to comment on it, but then on my screen, before we went live, I just made him big real quick to see what he was wearing. I'm like, oh, it's leathery.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense then. All right.
Yeah. It's the armor.
Michael has been kind enough to provide the link to the recipe.
Nice.
I'm going to write that down as well. That's fantastic. Carissa'sVeganKitchen.com/vegan maple breakfast sausage. That's great.
At this, the people of Rome began to chant again. Titus! Titus! Titus!
Romans.
Group chants over Zoom.
It sounds so half-assed.
I love it. Is not ready.
But he has also the temperament needed to lead this
Nothing like a
empire.
good Spaceballs joke.
Great state emperor.
No one gives me the raspberry.
Intelligence and the ability to take the imperial seat. Preferably someone with scores in those abilities over the rank.
So nearly everything Tom says in this show is stuff that I would normally say in the course of these things, but I'm like, oh no, I talk way too much in these things. So let's just eventually take me out of the show.
No. My brother, I have had enough of public life. I have given my entire life to Rome. I have given
A whole cabbage speech.
to Rome. I have given my fortune and my sacred honor.
Stolen from the Declaration of
To
Independence.
it all of the most glorious Roman generals throughout our long history have done. Back to the great Cincinnatus at the beginning of the Republic.
Having grown up near Cincinnati, Ohio, every time I heard him say Cincinnatus, I was like, well, that's right, there was a Roman.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Cincinnati, Ohio was founded by a Ohio governor who had served in Washington's army and was a member of the Society of the Cincinnatus. The Roman general who had dictatorial power and then gave it up. And in the first generation after they had become the Republic. So it was no longer a thing of like, oh, of course, yeah, because we hate kings. It's like, no, we don't remember kings anymore. And so he was always held up as a prime example of Republican virtue.
And so Rome,
Which also made Cincinnati the first gateway to the West, thereby making my hometown of Aurora, Indiana, the what do you call it? The ancient West.
The ancient West. I hate it when they call it the ancient West in Star Trek, by the way. It's like stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. It's like, no, ancient West would be like, Rome. Jesus. Thank you. Michael is doing amazing stuff here. He's like, here's a really funny and informative video from his sister making jackfruit pulled pork. Oh my god, yeah, we made some legit good jackfruit. It wasn't pulled pork; it was just a general barbecue, but it was great.
Did you do it from the actual fruit, or did you do it from a can?
We bought a can. So we've done it many ways. We've done everything but the actual. Let's go get the fruit itself and slice it.
My sister's an actress and a registered nutritionist. She just did a video of slicing this thing up, and she had never done it before, and it's pretty apparent from the video. It's hilarious.
So we're all going to watch this video later. All right,
and it's a tip of the hat to young Frankenstein too. So
excellent. So we could. How long is the video?
Like 8 minutes.
Let's watch it right after this.
Yeah, that'd be great. She's just trying to start out her business. Let's do it. It's really funny.
Michael, could you send that to me in the chat?
Of course.
People at home watching, this is how we do things on Shakespeare's shows. We don't do anything really backstage. We just tell each other exactly what we're doing. That's how we do it.
It's how we roll.
You hear that, Rome? I'm getting married, and she's not even imaginary.
I love it. Not even imaginary.
How do you respond to that?
It's so perfect.
Caitlin, you are so fantastic with this.
Thank you. I'm Claire's comment on my face. I've been making a joke for probably like 10 years that my default actor face is just generally unimpressed.
Well, when you were Queen Margaret and I was being Richard, that was very much your face.
Yeah. You can't even deny it.
That was your face. No, you can deny it if you like. You can deny anything if you like.
Oh no, it's fully accurate. Yeah, I have all these pictures from even high school all the way back, senior year 2009, all the way back. Oh, still. Senior year 2009, Morris Catholic High School putting on Fiddler on the Roof. There's that little moment. There's this picture of me just glaring as Yenta, and I'm just like, went all the way. From when I was 17 up till now, generally unimpressed.
Yeah, the red shirt.
I like the casual ice pop.
I shall be happy.
Yeah.
Grand family.
So
Now,
Catherine is so fantastic with her just offhanded comments with how she does things. Oh yeah, the red shirts. Yeah. Speaking of red shirts, I hope everyone did notice when Joel died. First thing, people at home, that his shirt said "red shirt." I'm not going to make it.
Then Lavinia ran off, giggling into the night, to collect her things, whilst Bassianus waited. But who should arrive at this moment but two barbarian German children, holding hands and skipping merrily, yet strangely slappy and crappy.
They both were.
So,
two surviving
Keith is one of your fans originally, Andrew. Yes.
Oh well, maybe he's one of ours.
Yeah. Yeah. Because Michael. Yeah. Because I think he started watching my show around the same time that you were first a guest. So a month and change ago.
Yeah. Well, we've known Keith for years. He's comes up to the Renaissance Festival, and he's just an all-around great guy. And he lives in southern Minnesota. And when we played a show down in a town we'd never been to, like there was Keith right away. And we didn't know where he lived, but it was great to see him. And we've been more closely in touch ever since.
Well,
he's awesome.
It was so amazing because at first I'm like, oh, there's someone from Minnesota. I'm like, wait, Lang. And then I recognized the name because he started commenting on a lot of the coffee breaks and happy hours in the last month and a half or so. And I'm like, oh wait, he's one of the Langus Balls fans who jumped over to me.
Yeah, we got to know him more since the pandemic, but a little before that. He's a great guy, and we didn't know he was going to be on the show. That was a total surprise in the cast call at the stage call. There's Keith. But that's what he does. He just shows up and it's like, oh my god, this is awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, he bought a he bought a role in the show. And to answer Ben, I'm slightly alive.
I also like how Keith is so like deadpan and monotone, and she is so like boom and like super expressive, and they're like
descended upon him. Yes. This is Karen. She's here to speak with management.
I love that stupid joke so much.
The body counter of this show ticks further up.
Thank you, Claire.
The body count spoiler.
Stick your tongue out so we know that it's real.
Go up, body count. There we go. Thank you, Michael, for adding a ding.
You could hear that good. I couldn't.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
can
know.
hear it right there.
Who is already dead. See what I did there? They skipped
Yeah.
merrily
And Ben,
creepily back
Joel
to
the Red
Forum
Shirt is in
Romano.
a lot of the
Thereupon
productions.
they met.
He's one of the patrons who buys a part in the show. So he does it a lot, yeah. So he's done this a bit.
God bless him.
God love him, yeah. Keith did the same thing. Just the people that do this partly just because like they want to be involved and also to really help keep us going during this period is incredibly heartwarming.
Yeah. No, Keith is super supportive. He's a great patron at the Minnesota Renaissance Festival. He just emailed me for like, where do I get this costume? And he's super into it. It's awesome. It's so fun to see him at shows. And
yeah, he sent me a message afterward. He just says, "Hey, some of the things I saw, like you mentioned, like the out-damp spot removers and the fluffy kitten love grenades. Where can I get this?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm like over the next few weeks, I'm reworking my online store to make it all actually, work, right, for e-commerce and stuff." But
yeah, we revamped everything for ourselves over this pandemic. It's I just organized our storeroom too.
I just realized his fluffy kitten was a
It's a squirrel.
You didn't see that?
Well, her fluffy kitten is a panda.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Which worked because they both had the round ears and stuff. So
hold on.
Because it's space. No one can hear you scream.
At this, horrific deeds were done unto Lavinia, which disgust the human soul. The evil barbarians cut off her hands so that she could not fight. Wait. Just
Ready with the cardboard act.
not cut off
Or
someone's hands before.
salt. Wow.
All right.
I don't work
It's a
with salt.
sawing motion. Back and forth. Yep. Oh, there you go. Now you've got it. Good. Back and forth. Lavinia. All right. Good. And then when they're done, Lavinia, let me see your bloody stumps. And then they rip out her tongue so she cannot speak the names of those who have done her wrong. And put a fruit strip in your mouth. Put a fruit strip in your mouth.
a fruit strip in your mouth.
This is so stupid. This is so stupid.
Even worse evils than those mentioned were visited upon her. At this, the evil barbarian children skipped happily and creepily away into the night.
The convenience of having
And Lavinia made her
Flappy
way home.
right there.
I love that she just looks down. She's just like, "No, you can't see me."
So one of my backstage comments on here, because Marcus asks, can we drink this this fermented cabbage? Is it? I'm like, cabbage vodka.
But wait, Lavinia is here.
Daughter, thou art just in time for dinner. How is thy day been?
Lavinia,
She is not having a good day.
No, totally.
Titus merely
It's
looked
a
at
no
her.
good, terrible, awful, very bad day.
May
Their
have some
faces.
good what thou art trying to say.
Lavinia tried again to convey how terrible and rotten her day had been. Really terrible, really rotten. That's no lie.
What if ancient art of interpreting dance?
Ah, yes, yes, yes.
At this, Lavinia drew upon the lessons she learnt whilst away at school in Cisalpine Gaul.
Steve and Tom
She threw her
look like they're
and
having
she
so
threw
much
and threw
fun.
her
Just like,
uncle
oh, what about
and told her
this?
all that befell her.
Let's see, 2 syllables, right? The evil barbarian children.
2 syllables. The evil barbarian children.
Oh, and then they pulled out your tongue. I see.
Mark's really good at charades.
Introduced you to Harvey Weinstein?
Good.
That was my cue. I was waiting for that line because we're about to play. Harvey Weinstein. That's my cue.
That's an awful deal.
Queen and her spawn must be stopped. They must be removed. The gods are gonna cut them down. And by the gods, I mean me. I'm gonna cut them down.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty. You guys are so good, and this song is so delightfully spooky.
It's a super spooky song. Yeah, this is a for people who don't. I already told you this, Dan, but it's a song that we did.
I don't know who this Dan is. What? No.
Master Shakespeare?
Shakespeare. I mean, yeah, I'm totally deep in character right now with my eyeglasses on, and you can see my keys next to my front door hanging up here, and the reading lamp, and my Star Trek badge. Yeah, I'm totally deep in character. Michael left.
As I was saying, Shakespeare, I've already told you this, but this is a song that we found. We did a Celtic rock tribute to Johnny Cash, and this is an old American folk tune. But we did what we do, which is mess around with stuff. And but yeah, we love this song. This is one we did with our full band, and then had to figure out a way to do it as a duo. But I'm really happy with it.
It sounds
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
with the accordion. It sounds so very full.
Yeah.
It's like you can see it's obviously 2 instruments, but the 2 of you make it sound so much fuller.
Thank you.
And I love Hannah's face. It's just like this serious, do not mess with me look. I love it.
That's not an act.
In that case, good. I like her. She will get her just desserts from the patriarchy. No, that didn't sound right. She will give the patriarchy the just. She'll get what she needs. Take no crap. You know what? I haven't had enough coffee yet today, or enough of Caitlin's Moscato. Either way.
Shockingly red.
Moscato is actually the reason that Hannah's not with us today.
And so was that what was in her really nifty Minnesota goblet last night?
Yep.
Oh, all right. Because I'm like, she wasn't acting even tipsy or anything.
We stayed up after the party too.
As you do.
We were watching Reanimator until Night of the Living Dead came on, so we had to
Nice.
went over to Night of the Living Dead, and we had to finish up Reanimator because neither of us had ever seen it.
Oh, I thought you were joking when you said it. Like, now we got to find out how Reanimator is. It's like
No, that was. We're going back and watching all the movies we should have seen 20 years ago.
30-year-old movie. You two are so brilliant. I love it.
I mean me. I'm gonna cut them down.
Imperial family upon your refusal to take the throne. She has absolute power.
And that power has been corrupted.
Absolutely.
My family has been
Just
destroyed
stupid
by
joke.
her means.
I love that Lavinia keeps getting bloodier.
Her revenge against your revenge upon her.
And she just sits there most of the time like,
This
what?
vicious cycle. By the way, the name of my new sporting goods line. And
Oh,
Ben
my
would-
God.
Removed and
The
rolled
vicious
before.
cycle.
I give you my hand.
Michael, is God's Gonna Cut You Down available as a download?
Yeah, it's off of we released it on our Whiskey Outlaws album, which you can get You can download from Bandcamp or iTunes or anywhere you download music, or you can buy the album from Bandcamp or our webpage.
We were actually listening to a couple of your Christmas tracks this morning because now that it is officially out of Halloween, we started the Christmas music.
I'm ready for the eggnog.
What'd you think?
Oh my God, I loved your Old Lang Syne.
Oh, thank you.
That was ridiculous and amazing. It sounded almost like the Pogues. It was fantastic.
Well, that's always my goal, actually. So.
Would just as likely fight a real man as would grab a poisonous snake by the tongue.
Stolen from Much Ado About Nothing.
Vendetta.
Brother, get.
I also liked the
We'll prepare it.
whole line there. Like, I thought we were just gonna shake hands. I thought this was a metaphor. I give you my left hand.
Treat you to join me for a dinner party.
Pen in her mouth.
Clearly visible hand.
So,
Lavinia tried to show that her
Love,
penmanship
can I borrow
was
your
slowly
hands for a
slowed
minute?
down.
So, in the stage version,
Oh, I've got it.
like Lavinia, I'll have Lavinia do things and like holding stuff, and then I'll be like, "But she can't because she has no hands." And I just smack whatever she's holding out of her hands. It's so mean.
Marcus took the invitation from Titus.
But
and
this
delivered
is
it
one of
to
my
Santa
favorite
Claus.
ones I've made because it's just so absurd. But the darkness allows me to make more jokes per minute than any of the other shows, actually. Because it's so dark and so messed up, I could just make it somehow allows me to get even more silly puns and just terrible dad jokes in there.
No reason. It seems rather out of character for your brother to so willingly wish to bury that legend.
Oh, that's not all he wishes to bury. Will you be in
Oh, Andrew just sitting there blankly.
Great. I love
No idea what's going on.
children?
Oh, slappy and crappy.
Yes, them.
It's not incorrect.
Slapping crapping.
And assist with the proper
Those
hero.
two.
Oh, of course. How gracious. You really have thought of everything.
Yes, we have.
Back in Palatine, at Titus's,
Is the oven ready?
On point with the backgrounds, too.
the Macarena.
Didn't notice that the first time.
Right this way, creepy German children.
House, Mr. Titus.
Thank you, evil ones. That means a lot. Come here and help with the path.
During all this time, I'm thinking she's
and then
muted.
Slappy
She's
turned the
muted.
microphone off.
What do you want us to do?
Oh, fluffy kitten.
Oh no. We
No.
Don't be ridiculous. Everyone knows no ill may befall one who is holding and cuddling a fluffy kitten.
That's true. And its purrs are
See, it's a panda.
Titus stood behind them, his chopping knife raised high, and he brought it down on them.
More dead.
Yes, all the way dead.
Catherine just standing over her.
Point it so we know it's real.
Arms raised like Zoidberg.
Their vile heads be baked at 450 degrees, and of this paste I will make.
I have to say, Steve's ever-changing background for what's going on is amazing.
So perfect.
It was
Yes,
good.
indeed. Brother, the Emperor and Queen are on their way.
Let us not convey such honors upon them. They have disgraced the office to which their titles belong. Rome is now in a precarious position.
Brother.
I love seeing Slappy's shadow walk off screen.
She's just glaring. She's like,
Some of us feel the need to point fingers. No, you're right. It's true.
Someone feels a need to point fingers.
And so will the recompense be.
Hello, peasants. And yes, Marcus. I mean that.
I'm so very glad to be here. I do hope that we'll be having some great food tonight. Mayhaps some hamburgers.
great food.
And now we're in a Japanese restaurant.
My family's fresh just now.
It's like,
Will you please
I'm wondering just what was the particular impetus for Steve to say, you know what,
If I
it's a
must, I
sushi
must.
place.
We must show our subjects love.
Oh, Caitlin, you're so fantastic.
This is quite good, my lord. Tell me, what's in it?
Oh, take, all natural ingredients, free range, you know.
So,
Oh, yes.
Very free.
Carrots and potatoes and cabbage.
did you say that you were retiring so you could grow cabbage?
Quite right, Caesar.
One thing Saturninus remembers.
Look at Lavinia's face. She just keeps.
I adore.
Like, eat it. Eat more.
Your children.
Just resting her head on her stump.
Get out of town.
Yes, your children and Crappy are in that pie.
You know I should never hope to outlive my own children, but it's delicious.
Madam, maybe you misheard me. I stabbed children who had done my daughter grievous.
Trying to interject.
No, I heard it the first time. I truly need the recipe. So
Oh, this is just ridiculous.
You didn't even give me the kitten first.
I wanted you to know and feel fear.
Titus, Rome crumbled after this, like the crust of that amazing pie. Seriously, really good.
Complimentary to the end.
It's really much nicer than she lets on.
Oceans rise and empires fall.
Oh, just die. Ordered. All the way.
Well, I figured since I stole from both the West Wing and
What did she say?
Oh, she said, stick your tongue out.
and the Declaration of Independence, I needed to finish that trifecta and get with Hamilton as well.
It's fun, truly. But I'm going to get a move on. I have an early morning.
Oh, mighty Caesar, before you go, please pet this.
You're still eating!
I thought I was in trouble. Everyone knows that no harm can befall you when you pet an adorable fluffy kitten. Isn't that right, Dad?
Really? Aren't you?
Oh,
He was so much richer anyway.
Oh, just fall on this dagger already, won't you?
wait. Don't I get any pie? I mean, she said it was really, really good.
This is all taking a really weird turn at this point.
This is taking a really weird turn.
Oh, she was right. The craisins really do make the flavor pop.
Yes, daughter, I said nearly.
And I realized, like, I had food hanging out of my mouth. I'm like, gotta miss. Yep, there you go.
And Caitlin eats more!
It was my dinner, man.
Family values in that regard.
So
you
dumb.
must go before me into the fields of Elysia.
Brother, you really didn't have to do that.
Indeed, I did, Marcus. The conservative patrician class can have it no other way.
Fair enough, brother.
Yep.
Calm yourself. Here, pet this kitten. Know that calmness itself will descend upon you as you rub its tummy. Titus Andronicus is going home. Teach them how to say goodbye one last time.
As Marcus Andronicus looked at the carnage about him, his family, his country lying in tatters.
Caitlin's still eating.
All he could do was
I'm hungry.
That was her dinner.
Buddy, I want you to know it's going to be okay. Here, hold this kitten.
Oh,
It's going to be all right. There's nothing bad can happen when you pet a kitten. Mine dead! All the way dead! Stick your tongue out the window, Drew! Well, Rome fell 48 hours later. Yeah, it did.
Yeah. What do you
It
know?
was sad and weird that way. The Germans at the gates just walked in. No one was there to protect the returning city.
Enter Michael and
All
Anna.
best
The
embraces
Germans at the gates.
occupied by
Hello.
Should have been wearing the lederhosen.
Eventually,
I
it
thought,
did work.
like, as we were playing the song, I was like, oh, at the end of the song, we should have both drawn knives and stabbed each other.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
After. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Haranguer's Ball.
You are both so brilliant. I have to say, all Langer's Ball, but also all of you are so brilliant. I'm just so pleased as punch that you're all part of this.
This one was really fun.
Yeah.
Why did he say that as he literally left the camera? It's like, does he not mean that? Is he embarrassed? Is he about to do this? No, I just have to plug in my computer.
Well, I need more waffles, so if we're leaving camera.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, so it's Andrew's in my show now. No, don't leave me. I don't like to be alone.
Yeah. Can I also have coffee? Here, up. Oh, but so we tried rewriting Zombie for this, and it wasn't great. But let me see if I can find some of the stupid lyrics I used. Because he's like, oh, this isn't terrible, and then he was gonna, but we couldn't quite make it work. But
And I was trying to overcomplicate it. I was trying to lift lines from the play and
yeah.
play the song. Like,
Which was originally what I was doing too, trying to take lines from the show. But what the funniest version I had was it's a head in the pie. Also eyes of vendetta. Now you're dead, zombie. No zombies. Wait, what was I saying? Thank you, Ben. That's very kind of you. The stick your tongue out line has become a staple in their house after watching the shows.
Hi.
So whatever weird ass influence I have on everyone. Yeah.
Your legacy.
Yeah. Oh goodness. But anybody who wishes to contribute to the show, if you still want to support the actors, the campaign goes through tomorrow officially. You can still contribute to the Indiegogo campaign for Titus Andronicus, for kids. By clicking on the link, support the actors and keep live theatre alive. So just click on that link that's right there. But also, we're going to watch at least a few minutes of how to turn jackfruit into meat substitute, vegan pulled pork from jackfruit, a nutrition comedy by Nutrition with Lorelei. She only has 53 subscribers, so we got to get her some more subscribers too.
She just got her
I love that
license. She finished her education and getting her master's in nutrition, and so she started this show since the pandemic.
Oh,
That's
It's
great.
very funny. It's her and her partner. They're both professional actors also.
Well, that makes me happy, and we're going to get her some subscribers here as well. At least a handful here. So let's watch a couple minutes of this, because this, it goes with what we were talking about, and also random ass food. Yeah. So I always slate an hour for these things. So let's do this. All right. Nope. Yep. There we go. All right, and here we go.
Hey, I'm Lorelei, registered dietitian.
Hi, Lorelei.
Nutritionist. Welcome to my kitchen.
Thank you. It's very nice.
We are going to be conducting an experiment never before done in the kitchen. We are going to explore the annals of vegetarian nutrition. We are going to plunge the depths of the tropics.
Jeez.
Ready.
This is
Create
appropriate.
new textures and new flavors, unseen, untested, untried. At least by me. Joe Gore.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm an RD. I'm not a doctor.
Yes, master.
Yeah, actually, I have a master's in nutrition. Did you bring the specimen?
Yes, master.
All right, please bring it.
I have the brain of a vegetable.
It's a jackfruit, Jogor.
I think its name said Jack.
Oh!
It's a jackfruit. Oh, Jogor.
Yes, master.
Look at this beauty.
It's spiky.
It sure is.
What are we going to do to it, master?
We are going to transform it into meat.
Yes.
Substitute.
What?
Well, not really meat because it's a fruit, but we can make
But
it.
it will taste like meat.
It will taste like meat.
Meat.
It might, although we'll see. We'll try. We're experimenting again, so we're not sure exactly what's going to happen. Shall we cut it open?
Yes. Let's expose the brains. I'll stand back. Ah.
I'm not sure where to start.
At the spine. Cut off the spine.
How do I even know if this is right?
I don't know, master. You are the doctor.
It's got some brown spots. I think this is old, but this is really lopsided. Jogor,
Jogor do his best.
is this a normal jackfruit? It's a little abnormal, but we're gonna see what happens if we cut into it. All right, let's give it a try.
Yes.
I don't know where to cut first. Yes. I don't know.
You can do it, master.
Bravery.
Just reminded me of the hand scene.
Ow!
Oh, it actually cuts pretty easily. It's yellow inside.
See?
Master, cut.
They know a sawing motion.
Cut.
You want to help me?
I am helping by cheering you on. Go.
Okay.
Go.
Oh, look. Awesome. Look. These are the little arils. That's what they're called. I think this is actually a pretty ripe jackfruit from what I can tell just from the color. Let's go ahead and pull some of these arils out and see what they taste like. Want to try some?
No.
Yes, you do.
Oh,
Yes.
Don't make Jogor eat the brain.
It's actually a fruit. It grows from a tree. It's from the tropics. It's okay to eat. We're gonna taste it.
Don't make Jogor taste it.
Come on, Jogor. Be a sport.
It's not that bad. It's like a mild mango.
It's pretty ripe. But it
If
is
you
very
say so,
mild.
master.
It's very mild. We got to try to get this whole thing cut up. You want to help me cut? Arrgh! Arrgh!
My hump.
Arrgh!
My hump.
That hump is going to be an excuse for a while, isn't it?
Yes, master. Yes.
I heard we should cover the surface with like paper or something because it's going to get sticky, but I forgot to do that.
Should I flip the switch?
Keep the lights on. I don't want to cut with in the dark.
It's a lot of non-fruit stuff in there.
This is the core. There's all this sap coming out of here, so that's why you would maybe want some paper. Put down the paper, Jogor!
Yes. Master, where is the paper? Ah, yes, thunder! The storm! Quickly before the lightning fuse!
If you stop moving it, it'll be quiet. But that's here.
That's
That's
very
here.
improvised. This is.
The chaos. You love it.
There's gonna be a lot of carving to do here, so there's a lot to get out of here. Sticky.
What have you done to our knives?
You get to wash the dishes tonight.
You're mad nutritionist.
I'm not mad. I'm excited. All right. Look at all these little pink, yellow, orange fruits. But all this stuff in here, I don't think we can really eat that. I don't know. I have read that you can eat, that there's a lot that you can eat. I don't know which is which.
I did find out. Apparently, Dr. Coors are edible.
I did a fair amount of prep.
I'm not sure
Some
what
of
you
the work has to be done in the kitchen lab.
Figured they wouldn't be.
Let's explore.
Good.
Let's make this a
Wait,
tour.
I didn't hear you very well.
Jogor, you're my tester.
Caitlin, what did you say? I didn't hear you very well.
Apparently, when I was watching I think on Delish or other YouTube channels, that the jackfruit core is edible. I'm not sure what you can do with it.
She
Yeah.
does it. She ends up eating everything. There she's finding the seeds, which you can toast. But I don't think when they started this video that she had any idea of that.
I mean, I would figure that the core would be kind of like the flesh on a squash or something. You could like roast it and do whatever.
Yeah, you gotta like boil it because it's really fibrous.
Mhm.
And the stuff you get in cans is brined, so it's already pre-cooked and softened.
Mm.
Look like apricots. The question is, which part becomes the meat?
This is fantastic. So make sure you go to this very easy to remember YouTube link, youtube.com/watch/?5VVVXOTQP4 and feature equals u2.be. So
you can also search Nutrition with Lorelei.
Nutrition with Lorelei. Yes. So go follow her. She only has 53 subscribers at the moment. Let's get her 58. 60. Yeah, so let's all oh my god, this is Lorelei talking to us right now. Lorelei. Have get Michael to send you the link and to come join, and you can jump in right now and talk with us.
Oh, do I send the okay?
Yes, send her the invite. Send her the invite. This is amazing. Yeah. Yes, she goes, it was an actual experiment that they were filming. A experiment. Experiment. That's how I spell it too. So. Oh, fantastic! So Lorelei Sturm is going to be joining us. She is an amazing nutritionist and actor, presumably with an improv background, I am guessing. And she's going to be joining us here for the Brunch-Time watch party. Ben Shack just subscribed. Well done, Ben. See, yeah, if we get her up to 100 subscribers, then she can rename her channel.
She's at 55 now.
Nice.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. So is she coming in, Michael?
I don't know. I sent her the link. She has seen it at 10:58.
Lorelei.
I don't know if she was set up for this. I just mentioned that we were going to watch it.
Lorelei, you're getting on the show. We are bringing you in. It's a panel of people. We want to know if it all worked out okay for you. Is she coming? Is she coming? All right. Well, let's talk about her. Like she's too good for us. I'm like,
you're waiting with bated breath and popcorn.
She's like, I have a master's degree. Oh, I'm Lorelei. I'm in the Gilmore Girls. Oh my god. Here she is, our new special guest, Lorelei Sturm.
Oh my gosh.
Master of Nutrition, Lorelei Sturm.
Hey.
Michael has made all of us instant.
Turn my phone off.
Thank you for joining us here on Shakespeare's Brunch-Time watch party. Thank you. Your program was the unexpected watch party. We were doing Michael's the show that we all did this past week, Titus Andronicus, for kids.
Yes.
Then he was talking about you, and we're like, oh, okay, let's watch that.
Why not? It fits the theme.
So
we were talking our breakfast foods, and I was eating seitan, and so we started talking fake meats, and then I posted the video.
Okay.
So
and Titus Andronicus, a play about not so fake meats.
Well, it is organic. It's organic. It's free reign. It's fine.
I did have a question about that. If one wanted a substitute for the head of creepy German children, what would work best?
Ask a nutritionist.
Yeah. I'm so on the spot here. I don't know. I mean, seitan is pretty versatile. Mushrooms.
Okay. What about the skull? Would you use like a candy, like a sugar or something?
What?
What?
Sure. I don't know. I'm not sure.
All right.
So, okay, what are we doing?
Just thrown into the deep end here. She's like, wait, what? I didn't even know I was doing a show this morning.
And I was getting ready to film a yoga video. So.
Oh, fantastic! So you are Michael. So you're a nutritionist and an actor.
Yes.
How did you fall into both of those career paths?
Well, I was an actor for a very long time, and I actually have my master's degree in acting as well. So I've studied classic theater and all of that. But then,
so you're master.
I'm a double master.
Double master. That's like you get to dual wield if you were a Jedi.
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure that's right. It's a lot of letters to put after the name, but yeah. So then, but as an actor, I started to feel like there probably wasn't much further I was likely to go, and it was frustrating. So I just started to think about what other things I was interested in. But I don't know. I mean, I think if I can, I think once you're an actor at heart, like that kind of goes with you. So I'm hoping to find ways to bring creativity to the profession of dietetics as well, because I think people learn when they're entertained.
Absolutely, yeah. And it seemed watching that you have a bit of a background with improvisation as well.
I would say a little bit, but I would say also a lot of it happens in the editing. It looks far better after it's edited.
Oh, everything.
And if you just take the raw footage where I am like a deer in headlights half the time. You get to keep the good bits. I think that would be what every improviser's dream would be, if you could do a whole improv show and then just take out the best 15 minutes, and that would be perfect.
All right. So your channel is called Nutrition with Lorelei?
Yes. All
right. Fantastic. So everyone go subscribe to Nutrition with Lorelei. YouTube.com/watch that, etc. So on.
I know. Yeah, I think you're right. If I get the 100, then I can
100.
Name my challenge or get a link that actually is more, user friendly.
Yeah, so go follow.
Joe Gore is here as well, so he might.
Joe Gore! Oh my goodness! Joe Gore.
There's that. I'm ready for camera.
Your hump got better. Good for you.
I know. Yes. Still there. What hump?
What hump?
Oh.
Yeah. Without him, we would have no silliness on set. So,
that is
on set.
May I also say that is an incredibly impressive home library you have.
This is our office of theater scores and a lot of nutrition books and a lot of things like that. So yeah, we have.
That's brilliant. I would love for you to come on at some point for an actual legit one-on-one Shakespeare's coffee break time if you ever have the time, because then we can interview you proper. Michael can vouch for me. He's like, no, Shakespeare's not that much of a crazy person. So
all right.
I'm down with it. I'm down with anything Shakespeare. So even if it's auxiliary, yeah.
Excellent.
As in an auxiliary role, yes.
Wonderful, brilliant. Well, thank you for coming on.
Thanks for watching my video. I appreciate it.
Of course, yes. So everyone go watch it. And that particular video that we were watching was how to turn jackfruit into meat substitute, vegan pulled pork from jackfruit, a nutrition comedy. The link to that particular video is right here in the comments. And go subscribe. Go watch the video, like and subscribe to Nutrition with Lorelei. While you're at it, like and subscribe to me, your friendly neighborhood Shakespeare. So Shakespeare Approves on YouTube. Go like and subscribe to Langer's Ball, probably. I don't know, actually. I mean, Andrew probably has a channel. Caitlin probably has a channel. So just go do the things. Anyway, I'm gonna go run before the heavens open up and prevent me from running in 38-degree weather. But friends, thank you for watching today. Anybody have any quick things to plug real quick?
Tonight on Zenith Players and also on Shakespeare Approves is our second performance of Night of the Living Dead live on Facebook.
And that's at 7?
8 o'clock.
Oh, 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. 8
All
o'clock
right.
Eastern, 7 Central.
7 Central. There we go.
There's an election on. Just saying.
Please vote.
Why'd you have to remind everybody? I mean,
Just go
this is
vote
a happy day.
If they haven't voted, they got to.
Well, yes. Basically, today, for most places that are allowing early voting, today's the last day to get it in. Otherwise, just do wear a mask, do the thing on Tuesday, and God willing, and the creek don't rise, things will touch all the wood, say all the Hail Marys, novenas, etc. that you got to do. Light all the candles, do all the yoga, put all the good thoughts into the universe. Do lightsaber training. I don't know what you got to do.
Rub Joe Gore's hump.
Yeah, rub Joe Gore's hump.
Non-political.
just do the things.
Not lucky.
Yeah.
Rain in every pot.
That's fantastic. All right. So thanks for watching, friends, and we'll see you after the next show. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ending the broadcast.